You know, it's funny how the brain does that. I am aware, which helps me fight against it. It's like I'm almost aware where, as the black folks taught me, how the devil tried to move in on me and make me forget certain things. I had to open myself up to that. I learned from the church, believe it or not, even though they would consider me all sorts of hellbound. But it's weird that it's almost like they taught me how to grab hold of Satan. But instead of wrestling him and blah, 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 turn him up around like, what you want? Why are you here? What's going on? What is this? And weirdly enough, if I'm going to go there with it, it's the questions were answered, but it was like forbidden knowledge. The questions were answered as a child as to why I was being beat, molested, and just the things I can say. What happened to people of color, not excusing it, but what happened to people of color, when I step back and look at the broad spectrum of it, I can understand how I got targeted. They were very vivid, these attackers. I was told to my face as a child throughout elementary school by adults and children, I am proof that the white man raped black people. I did not know what non-consensual sex was as a child, but I understood what sex was. It's a kid brain just compartmentalized and doing the best they can with the information that they got. And thus, a question developed in me from what I witnessed, as simple as, how can you be mad at me for something I have no control of? Nobody sent the wardrobe up my mom's twat and said, you know, what color you want to be, what you want your eyes to be. There's our beginning human existence. I guess unless you step back and think about it, there's not a lot of choices you've been given. There are boys who get circumcised, girls in certain countries who get their joy buzzer chopped off. A lot of things happen to us as children without our consent, but we're not told that's being great. My mother introduced me to theories that were, I guess at the time, unconventional. For her, it was more like, I'm gonna wait till my kid can answer this question. Now, that has nothing to do with the circumcision. I remember talking to my mother about it. And she weirdly or beautifully, she did apologize because there was something about our conversation, I can't remember it, but there was something about our conversation that led her to say, you're right. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have okayed it. It was yours. I should have asked you. Done now, though. Ain't like we could reattach it.
Mm-hmm.
And things like that, my mother tried to help me wrap my brain around, but I didn't know how to tell her, and I didn't know how to express at that time, especially at the age of 5, that I'm getting raped and molested a lot by a lot of these attackers. That was a funny thing about it, to see the face that had sex with you, kick you, punch you, beat you bloody. And again, I'm elementary school age. This was normal. As a matter of fact, it was basically told to me, this is being a man. Men got to know how to take punches and hits and kicks. You know, you got to be tough. You got to be rough. But yet, it was only my mom that would defend me when I would say things like, I don't want to play with boys. They play too rough. I don't like it. But when she wasn't there, and she couldn't be there all the time, it wasn't humanly possible. The men would take over. My mother was kind of like a rebel during this time. A lot of black women were considered rebellious. Like it reminds me of the mother from the show What's Happening, and I will not mess up her name. So, cause oh my gosh, if ever I could have pieced together a movie about my life and have somebody play my mother, it would have definitely been this woman. The mother from What's Happening.
That sounds like a movie. Or a TV show of some sort.
Mabel
Thomas.
Thomas.
In What's Happening was Mabel Mama Thomas, played by Mabel King. She was a strong...
I don't care what nobody say. This woman, it's weird. I saw her as pretty and saw my mother basically as a fat black monkey birchword. Like it was my mom, and there was a time we were just chaotic, and I didn't get that. But I remember one time I told my mom how much I like her, and she had the audacity to say to me that she looks like her, and I remember getting offended. Like, you do not say it. But that's Miss Mabel Mama Thompson. And she also played the Wicked Witch in The Wiz. Don't nobody bring me no bad news. Miss Thing could sing. Oh, I adored her. I adored her. And when, it's funny, when my mother got catcalled down the street, I remember one of my primary thoughts being thinking, again, elementary school age, because, you know, men can just be gross like that. They didn't care that my mother was walking with her children. And they would say things like, you know, they want to lick her butt, and having no comprehension of that. The only thing I'm able to think is like, why would a man offer his tongue to a woman like toilet paper? What is that? Is that what straight people have to do? Is that what I'd have to do to a wife? I don't want to do that. Is that what it means to be straight? It's like people don't get what the information that they're flashing at kids. Man. So with that, go in peace and let love be your guide.